going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy FaTkaT bringing you another video, and today, as you can see, we are going to do a 2018 Cadillac XTS. Now, if you guys see my other video, you guys know that I'm on travel right now for my regular day job that I do. I travel for work, so I usually get rentals and all that stuff whenever I go out of town. So this time around, I ended up getting a Cadillac XTS, and let's see what it's all about. But first, let's get some B-roll, baby. Now, as you guys can see, it is a little dirty, so I apologize. It's not my car. It's not a car that I got off of a dealership lot or anything like that. Like I said, it is a rental, so I can't control how well they clean the car. But let's talk about some of the things on the outside. Obviously, the first thing that you could tell from, that Cadillac is coming out with a lot lately are the LEDs. I really like the way these LEDs, they call them like teardrops, where they go down and go down into the other bumper as well. So all the way down. It looks pretty nice. I definitely like that. You could definitely tell, when there's a Cadillac behind you nowadays. I mean, they are the only ones who have like this type of presence on the road when it comes to the LED lights. The daytime LED running lights right now. So definitely nice. You also have turn signals integrated turn signals inside the rearview mirrors. Also have LED lights here, so whenever you're opening the door or anything else, or I guess whenever you unlock it, you'll also have these light up. It's on the front and the back door, so that's pretty cool. Also, another thing about the Cadillacs that they're known for are these kind of like these LED tail lights. I think they were one of the first ones to come out with the LED tail lights. When it's like one solid strip, and they've been pretty much a pioneer in the game when it comes to things like that. This is a 3.6 V6 Cadillac XTS. You have rear parking sensors back there. I think this down here is your reverse light. I kind of like these, man. I mean, you guys know Cadillac. Cadillac is iconic for, for their cars. They've had a reputation of being like an old person's car, things like that. I think over the last couple of years, man, they've actually, especially when it comes down to like the CTSV or the ATSV and things like that, I think they've done a good job in trying to, cater towards like the younger crowd. Even like the XTS. I think this replaced maybe like the STS or the DTS. But even something like this, where it's like a bigger car, even this one is not as, as old grandpa-ish as you would think for a Cadillac. I mean, I would go out and buy this car if I needed just a nice sedan to drive around. This is a nice car to drive around. Let's check out the trunk. It's my bag here for I used to go to work. It's a pretty spacious trunk. Let me see. You could probably fit about a good maybe 2 or 3 pieces of luggage in there with no problem. You have your spare tire with I think this is your cargo net if you want that. Spare stuff in here is pretty cool. That is not a full-size spare tire though, but it's okay. Got other little hidden compartments in here. Wiring and stuff. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. Can't complain. Oh, You got your, oh shit, they're about to kidnap me, handle right here, so that way you can get out. Yes, I mean, that's pretty much it on the inside. Like I said, you know, you guys know pretty much about Cadillacs. You know, the only other thing I could probably show you, like I said, is maybe the turn signals or anything else, but you know, it is what it is, man. And it's cold as hell out here. I'm coming from Florida, where it's still 90 degrees, and I'm in Clovis, New Mexico. Yes, I didn't know where that was either, but check it. It's on the map somewhere. But I'm in Clovis, New Mexico, and it is about 40-ish degrees right now. This morning it was about 35, 32. So as you can tell, I don't have any jacket or anything on. I was not prepared for this. So let's go inside, man, and check that out. First, let's check out the back, so that way, once I sit in the front, you guys, I could sit down and talk to you guys. But this is the back here. I'm not sure what trim this is. I don't think it's like the highest trim. But even with that being said, this is still nice. I mean, you have your leather back here. You know, obviously you got all your seat belts. You got heated seats in the back, as you guys can see. So you got your heated seats right here. Another one there. You got your vents, you know, for AC and heat. That's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Oh, you have, see if you guys can show you that. Down here you have 2 USB ports. So that way, you know, kids or whoever sitting back here could charge their phones or anything like that. That's pretty nice. See what we have here. Oh, that is a pass-through for the back, for the trunk. Cool. And I think you can lock it too. You can lock it if you need to. That's a pass-through for the trunk. Oh, you have cup holders here. Oh, that's nice the way it popped up. It's pretty nice. I don't know how you put it back there. Oh, so you just push it and it goes back down. Cool. Yeah, and you have your, this is kind of soft, but it's a little hard, but not fine. It's comfortable enough for whoever sits in the back. You got your embroidery or your Cadillac sign in there. Very nice. Seat back pockets. I don't know if you guys could pick this up, but this is leather as well. Not leather, I'm sorry. Leather. This is leather. This is wood. That's pretty cool. And it goes nice with the brush, you know, brush aluminum accents here as well. This is almost like a piano black. Pretty cool. So over here on the door, you have your unlock lock. This is more wood over here. Obviously, it's on all four. It's on all 4 doors. But you have your unlock lock, brush aluminum as well. You know, this is all leather here. You have your windows lock. You have your 4 windows, which I think they're all 4 of them are. Yep, all 4 of them are one touch up down. You have your side view mirror controls here. Trunk pop. Most Cadillacs or you know, a lot of these Cadillacs come with the Bose system, so that's pretty nice. Bose, iconic. You know, it may not be the best that you could get now, but you know, obviously they're well known. I mean, Bose is Bose. You know what you're gonna get with Bose. So sitting down from a driver's perspective, this is what you see. So, you know, everything you need. You have, I mean, this is more wood up here. You know, you got your vents. You got more wood on this side. You know, this is like leatherette type stuff. You got wood all around here with the accents. You have this that pops up here, which reveals your cigarette lighter, 12-volt cigarette lighter. Basically, you could close that. Open this. You have more cup holders. My room key card. But yeah, you have cup holders in here. Let me see what we have in here. Down here we have more. We got USB ports. What is that? USB. I don't know. Maybe like an SD card or something. Oh yeah, SD card right here. You have another 12-volt outlet. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's not super big, but it's decent enough where you can fit a decent amount of stuff in there. This right here is it's leather. It's not too soft to the touch, but it is pretty soft. more leather up here. I mean, they have leather everywhere. Like I said, and I don't even think this is the highest model. Obviously optioned out, but I mean, even still, I mean, you still get a decent amount of stuff. You know, there's no sunroof or anything like that in this particular car, but still, you have all your OnStar and all the other good stuff there. Your lamps, all your lamps are LED. You know, you have your remote, your garage remote there, access. Let's look into the panel here. This car has 14,873 miles. So, pretty good. Okay, so I would say the one thing that I wanted to say about this car. So I've been driving this car now for about, well, I drove it last night about, you know, an hour and a half to come to the hotel. And then this morning I drove it about another 30 minutes or so. I would say the only thing about this car that I am not a big fan of is this right here. This, well, this and also this, right? This is super busy. Like, it's super confusing. It's super busy. It's not something that you could just get into and automatically know how to operate. All these things have like a different, you know, they have like 2 or 3 different things that you could do, and it's just super confusing. So, like, for instance, so like on this side, you know, you have your phone that you can, you know, you got your automatic phone voice system and all that other good stuff. You have your heated and cooled steering wheel, which is cool to have. But let me tell you, this was on like all night last night and then this morning, and I had no idea how to turn it off. I was looking over here, trying to figure it out on the screen, you know, like at the home button or whatever, or even like the AC button, you know, trying to control. I could not figure out for my life how to turn off the freaking heated damn steering wheel. And it's the button right here. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just dumb, but I couldn't figure it out, and I figured it out finally, like after 10 minutes of driving this morning, because it was just burning up my hands. Anyway, but with that being said, you have, so like on this side, right? So you have, you know, you got your volume up, volume down. This, I don't even know what this does still. Oh, turn on the music. I guess it, there you go. It changes tracks. But anyway, so like the select here, right? So you would think, okay, well, if I need to move through menus or whatever, you could just move through the menu, right? But no. So you would think, okay, do I select all the way that way, or do I just push the arrow? But you only push the one arrow here, and then to select it, you're like, okay, well, what do I do? What do I do to select it? I don't know. Do I push it that way? Do I whatever? No, this whole button pushes in. So you got to push this in to then select it that way, or go, you know, and then go back. So I don't know. It's just weird. Like I said, when you first get in, you don't really know, and then it just takes you a little while to play with it to finally, you know, understand like what it's trying to do, or how you got to do it. And then if you want to like select like different menus, so right now it's like on menu, you would think, okay, well, I'm just going to select that, but no, you can. If you push up or push down on this, then that's where you scroll through the different menus. And like I said, it's, you know, it's not bad once you learn it, but when you just have to sit down and actually touch it to find out. But when you actually, like, you know, when you first sit down in the car, like it's not self-explanatory, but it takes a little while to get used to, I guess. The same thing, obviously, if you buy your car, or if you buy this car, it's not going to come with these. These are obviously for rental purposes, but you see, I just did it right now again. So, and this is kind of busy as well. So I think Cadillac, they went too far with trying to be, you know, super fancy, where you don't know where you got to touch. So for instance, if I want to turn this down, right? If I want to turn the temperature down, do I touch the blue arrow? Do I touch the little chrome part? What do I touch? You know, I touch this, and it's like, I don't know. So did I touch that? Oh, okay, yeah, that works. But it's the same thing. But then it's just like, you know, it I don't know. When you're trying to like touch it, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it doesn't work that well. I mean, it works, but it's just, you know, when you're trying to do it, you're just like touching everything, because you're like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get it up. You know, I'm trying to get the temperature down, trying to get it up. I don't know. So I'm not sure what to press. Because see, when you come over here, it's like the home button. Okay, well, now you press, You know, actually, so yeah, so you press the actual little light icon thing. So I think having the little chrome parts under it, I think kind of confuse it, or confuse what you're supposed to be doing. Same thing with the volume. So it's like, okay, so what do I touch? Do I touch the volume thing? Do I touch this? I don't know. And I think, oh yeah, you see? And with this, you can actually slide across too. So if you slide across, then it turns the volume up and down as well. But I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because, like I said, it's just not natural to what you're doing. You know, whenever you're trying to, you know, turn the volume up and down. Like, give me a knob or give me something, or just make this by itself so I know, okay, this is the volume. But you try to, you know, do this or do this, and you see, like, so on this side it doesn't work. So what do I press? I don't know. All right, I can slide it, I guess. I don't know. The one cool thing I would say though that Cadillac does, man, I think they do this on a lot of, GM does this on a lot of cars. I think even Chevy does this with their Corvettes. They have like a little secret compartment. So the cool thing, one of the cool things, you could touch under here, and you got a compartment. Now this particular compartment is for your phone, so you could do wireless charging with this phone. But I would say, in a lot of cars, so a lot of phone, I mean, so a lot of, you know, a lot of cars have this now, where they have the wireless charging. But if you got a phone, so this is an S8 Plus, this phone doesn't fit in here. It's not going to fit in there for that. Now, even a lot of iPhones now, I mean, most of the iPhones used to be smaller, but now a lot of the iPhones are big too. So, you know, how's it going to fit in there? Well, you know, you can. And actually, I don't even know what that warning says, but you can slide this out. And if you slide this out, then you have some room in there, and then you could slide your phone in there, and then you have your wireless charging. But then now you have, oh, my GoPro case. But then now you have this, you know, out, so when you don't know what to do with it, you're just like, okay, what do I do with that? So you kind of just throw it on your seat somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Can't leave it there, so you just toss it to the side. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. But I think they need to make this a little bit bigger, so that, or make this part a little bit bigger, so that it can fit the phones of today, because no phones are that small anymore. So they need to make this a little bit bigger, but pretty cool nonetheless. All right, I don't know, man. So I think that's pretty much it for the inside. I mean, there's not much. This is pretty cool, where it's kind of like rimless. The you know, the rear view mirror is kind of rimless. That's pretty cool. On the CT6, this whole thing is a like camera. So if you hit it in reverse, then you can, you know, you can see what's behind you in this. Pretty cool. This does have the, you know, obviously it has your rear view camera. So, and then your guidelines, so whichever way you're going, it's gonna, you know, turn with you so you can see where you're going. Pretty standard nowadays. Has your navigation, you know, where you want to go. Has your Bluetooth phone. Has your, you know, then it has your Bluetooth phone, Bluetooth play. So obviously, so if you want to play music or whatever through your phone, you could do that as well in this particular car. So I think that's it for the inside though. So let's take this car on a ride, man, and see how it does. Hey, it's actually not that bad, man. This is like I said, it's a 3.6, so not that bad, man. This Cadillac moved, like, it threw me back into the seat. So it was a little bit more than what I was expecting, that's for sure. I mean, it wasn't like overwhelming power, but it was like, oh, okay. Threw me back a little bit. So I was not expecting that whatsoever. So let's see. A couple cars going by. We'll do it again here soon. All right, pull number 2. Okay, so that one wasn't as much. So I was already going about 60 miles per hour, and that was more of like a smooth pull. Like it took me up, you know, it got me up pretty quickly, but it was more like smooth instead of like jerking you back into the seat. So I guess once you're already moving, you know, the Cadillac power is a little bit more smooth than from a dead standstill. But it still moved me nonetheless. All right, so I found me a little country, or found me a little road in the back. So let's actually do this from a standstill. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Wheel spin. It's got me up there pretty quick, man. Oh, this car is pretty quick. It's a big car, but it's still decently fast. Wow. And I mean fast in a you know, relative way, but you would not expect that from a Cadillac. Wow. I'll show you guys the 0 to 60 on the odometer here. Let me find somewhere to turn around. All right, guys, here you go. Ready? 0 to 60. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Wheel spin again. Like I said, it's not like super fast where you're like, oh my God, it's so fast, I don't know what to do. But it's decent enough power, man, where it's like you would not expect that. And this is like I said, this is a CADILLAC XTS. It's a huge car, big car, and it freaking weighs a lot. So that's pretty impressive, man. I like it. This car also has paddle shifters. So if you want to go down to your paddle shifters, I'll show you guys there. You got your paddle shifters back there. So just in case you want to drive this, like if you want to feel like you're in sport mode, you could do that, I guess. But matter of fact, we'll try that out too. We'll do one pull of the paddle shifters in manual mode and see, you know, see how fast the transmission responds to those paddle shifters. All right, guys, here we go. So we are going to go down to manual mode. Now we are in manual. So there it goes. It's shifted over to M. So it's on M1. If I stop all the way, and it goes to D1. But anyway, so I'm in manual mode, and let's see how it does. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wheel spin again. Oh, that shifted pretty quick. Oh, that shifted pretty quick again. Oh yeah. That was pretty impressive. The transmission, you know, the response to these to the paddle shifter is pretty awesome, to be honest. You would think it'll be like a you know, just going to the next gear, but it changes like that, you know, pretty quickly. So again, I'm impressed, man. I can't say enough about it. This has a 6-speed transmission. You know, obviously automatic 6-speed transmission, but you could go down to manual mode and change all the way up to 6 gears in that. So pretty good, man. Good job, Cadillac. And so I could just imagine. I've never drove a CTS-V or anything like that, so I could just imagine how quick those things are. All right, guys. So appreciate you guys tuning in, checking in the channel as usual. Again, make sure you guys hit that like, comment down below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys share this video as well. We got a lot of more content that's going to be coming out for you guys, man. Like I said, I travel quite often, probably about once a month. I usually get, you know, okay cars. You know, I've had a Camaro before, had a Challenger before, things like that. So, you know, so we'll keep doing different reviews. And like I said, like I told you guys before, man, I got a lot of friends that have, you know, a lot of nice cars and dope cars as well, man. So we're going to be doing their cars pretty too. We already set a couple dates up for them when I get back. So again, I appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't yet, go check out. If you guys don't know yet, my kids also have a YouTube channel. I'm going to put that on the screen below. Make sure you guys go check them out, Brotastic Toys and Adventures. So if you have teenagers and below that enjoy YouTube, make sure you have them go check out their channel. They do toy reviews, they do adventurous things, you know, throughout the city whenever we go out or we travel and whatnot. They take their viewers along with them. Also, go check out my other channel. It's called The Road Show. Put that in the bottom as well. That you know, that channel talks about, I talk about sports and music and everything else on that channel. So yeah, go check that one out as well, man. Like I said, like I always say, I'm a Giants fan. As much as it hurts me, and a Knicks fan, and as much as it hurts me, I am their fan. I am a fan of the team, of those particular teams. But right now we suck. So I take a lot of my frustrations out on my YouTube channel when it comes to that. But anyway, with that being said, appreciate you guys again for checking in, and catch you guys on the next one, man. Later.